you doing today? I'm Virgil, the Rockville Urban Gardener, and I thought I'd come out and give you last weekend in June a look at my garden. Things ain't been going so good. Seems like the weather's messing things up, and tomatoes ain't doing quite as well up until now. We started getting a little more heat and rain, but it's been a kind of a struggle this year to keep the garden going so far. Let's hope that things can improve from here. Anyway, let me grab the camera and give you all a look around. I'll kind of show you what I got going on. Well, this is my upper garden, and you can take a look out through there and see that this tomato plant right here has been struggling. There's some doing better than others, but I'll show you what I got going on. This is just plain croaked out. They've been getting plenty of water, but it seems like they're not responding to some of it. That's my cucumbers right there. They're doing pretty good. Ain't got any cucumbers off yet, but I'm looking for some to show up before long. Those are what's left of my cherry tomatoes, those right there. I got 3 left. Something happened to them that they all just wilted and died. I put some cow manure compost and stuff in it that I bought. I don't know if that had anything to do with the way that they growed, and anyway, I got a feeling that that's got a lot to do with it. Some of the manures and compost and stuff that we're getting, I think it's affecting especially the tomato plants. You can look through there and see these tomato plants right here has all got some sort of leaf wilt. But they're getting plenty of water. It's just, I don't know if it was because I put cow manure compost in with these too, and what I bought, and I don't know that ain't what's having an effect on it. Now these are some of my other tomatoes, and they're looking real good. You see how green they are. I've been working on them with some different little miracle grows, see if it wouldn't pull them out of what they was going through. It seems like these are doing better. And like planting some beans, they still growing, they ain't doing a whole lot. But hopefully they put some flowers and beans on for too long. This is kind of what I got going on in my garden. Tomatoes are coming on, but they ain't really looking all that great for summer tomatoes. This is my lower garden. Those are tomatoes. As you can see them looking good in there. Starting to put on some tomatoes and looking real good. I hope maybe this does better. I got some fall tomatoes started, different varieties that I'm going to switch out here for too long. That bed there, right in front of you, it has some cabbages in it, but they played out, so I took everything out of it. I'm going to prepare this one for fall tomatoes. These are all of my squash plants in my lower garden. They're looking good. This squash I got here supposedly don't need pollinating, but it's something I'm trying this year. I'm trying some self-pollinating squash and cucumbers to see how well they do. You can see those tomatoes over there. They're kind of looking like the ones that I got up there in the upper garden. The leaves are wilting on them, and don't understand why. I guess, like I said, I guess it's the compost that I bought that might be having an effect on them. They're still putting on tomatoes, but like this plant here, look at the leaves, look slick on them. And they don't look like the tomatoes that we normally grow around here. Yeah, talking about that compost and stuff, some of that bag soil I used bag compost seems like it had an effect on my garden, especially my tomatoes. Usually this time of year I got plenty of big beef tomatoes and things, but it seemed like it didn't do as well. I don't know if it was weather, the bag soil, or the combination of all of it. But anyway, kind of going back to using some basic soils and getting away from the compost, the cow manure compost, because there's things in that cow manure now called Grazon, or some stuff they're using on the plants out in the garden, out in the fields, that keeps uh, regular old grass from growing, but gives the cows corn or that stuff they need to keep them healthy. But I think we're at a point in time where we need to really be paying attention to what we're buying, and figure out how to use it or how not to use it. But anyway, gets kind of aggravating when you're trying to do your best to grow a garden, and people's out here misusing the earth and everything, and we don't know what's going on, but we know something is, especially people, everyday people that's trying to raise a garden and do the best they can to grow some food and things for their table during the summer, and don't know if it's the elements or a combination, like I said, a combination of elements, or what the problem is, but there's definitely a problem, because I hear more people talking about things ain't going quite so well because they can't figure out if it's things that I'm talking about. But anyway, we need to keep behind the eye what's going on and try to figure out the best way to work around some of it. Uh, I'm finding it's best start like tomatoes do pretty good, but head for more of a fall kind of garden. Plant some late tomatoes and cabbages and things like that that grow along during the fall. Won't be so hot on them, and maybe there's a better chance of getting around some of this stuff. But anyway, that's going to be the video for today. I hope y'all are gardens doing well, and you're coping with what's going on. Anyway, until I talk to y'all the next time, I hope you have a blessed and a wonderful day.